Welcome to church. I'm Rev Lunchlady, and this is the Church of Kitschy Love, where unicorns gather to worship the non-conventional sacred texts and teachers for spiritual sparkle. Hallelujah, unicorn. So glad you're here. Today's sermon addresses a fear greater than the fear of running out of peanut butter on field trip day, a fear greater than getting trapped in a steamy hot kitchen just wearing pantyhose, a fear greater than that pizza crust that has hot, oozing cheese coming out of it. And that is the fear of being judged. This fear stops you in your tracks, keeps you from speaking your truth, keeps you from putting yourself out there, and keeps you from pursuing your biggest dreams. So today, I'm inviting one of my clients who is going through this right now. And she and her family have received such harsh judgments over generations. I hate to say it, but you've probably judged her too. So let me share with you rainbow sprinkle donut. She likes to go by sprinkles. She's heard things like, "Oh, you made my butt fat. Oh, I have diabetes. It's your fault. Oh, you're just junk food." Junk? Oh, no, don't cry, you're okay. Yes. When we take this on, it really sucks the sparkle out of our spirit. So here's what we discovered. Can I share? Okay. First of all, judgment is happening everywhere. People are comparing, people are judging and being judged, and it's just something that is always happening. You can't really escape it. So you have a choice. Do you want to keep this fear that holds you back from your dreams, or do you want to let it go? And so how do we let this go? Sprinkles came up with amazing thing. Can I share? Okay. So, what Sprinkles discovered was that instead of letting the fear take over, she decided to start observing what was going on and seeing the judgment and allowing it to show up and just letting it move right through her donut hole. And I was thinking, I've experienced so much. Every time I put fish sticks on the menu, I received the wrath of hundreds of tiny little students coming through their eyes and just piercing my heart in a way that made me just want to throw away my apron and walk away. What was I supposed to do? Put tater tots on the menu every day? That might have been a good idea. Anyway, so for me, finding my donut hole meant that I just imagined standing in front of the pot of boiling macaroni and that steam just being the judgments and letting them just flow up through my hairnet, not even really touching me. So find your donut hole. Because the next thing is, when you are being judged, it's not even about you. It's about the other person. It's just a projection of how they're judging themselves. So stop taking it personally. And then finally, finding some compassion. Can I share the bagel story? So Sprinkles noticed that Bagels would say things to her like, oh, look at you. You think you're so pretty. And at the same time, she had her own judgment. She was like, oh, bagels, they think they're healthy. Well, they're not. And so when she recognized, oh, that was an opportunity for her to look at herself and what she was projecting out, and then noticing that whatever they were saying had nothing to do with them, then she could just have compassion. You're all baked goods. You're just another bread with a circle in it. Another circle bread. She thinks circle bread's hilarious. Anyway, so here we go. Do you want to let your fear of judgment rule your life, or do you want to let it go? Thanks, Sprinkles, for being here. Oh, thank you. I got it from my grandmother. So giddy up, unicorns. Gallop on into the unicorn pasture and find your donut hole. Because we need you here. We want to see you. We want to see your rainbow sprinkles. We want to taste your sweetness. And hey, the next time you say to one of your friends, hey, what'd you think of Unicorn Church? And they say, huh? Unicorn Church? And you want to judge them and say, oh, you're such a loser. Instead, you could say, hey, you should join us at the Church of Kitschy Love. We would love to have them. Thanks for being here. We'll see you real soon.